secret plot by Northern Cabal'S to stop Tinubu, their game plans to retain presidency revealed. It is no longer new that former Lagos State Governor Bola Ahmed Tinubu is very desperate to become president of Nigeria come 2023, and that remains the only political ambition that he has left on his wish list. With the Southwest seemingly in his control politically, Tinubu knows he needs the strong support and endorsement of the North for his desire to be accomplished. But unfortunately, that may not be, as the power brokers in that region do not favor a power shift to the South just yet. As a matter of fact, they are already preparing a northern candidate to replace Buhari in 2023. According to a report on The Point, the group of power brokers popularly called Cabal'S, believed to be the force behind the nation's presidency, may have finally begun deft moves to effectively checkmate the 2023 presidential ambition of the national leader of the ruling All Progressives Congress, Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu. The newspaper revealed that the group have met in August 2019 behind closed doors at President Muhammadu Buhari's Katsina home to fine-tune their strategies for achieving their alleged objective of stopping Tinubu and instead ensure the emergence of the former secretary to the government of the Federation, Alhaji Babagana Kingibe, as the country's next president in 2023. Also present at the meeting were some powerful northern emirs who have allegedly been recruited to be part of the plot by the Cabal'S to ensure the North retains the nation's #1 office in 2023 and also work for the emergence of Kingibe as President Buhari's successor. Interestingly, these powerful individuals have been made even more formidable by the support they received from the region's emir. The Cabal'S and the emirs are said to have held another meeting after the August one in Katsina and Abuja in order to further fine-tune their plan and strategies for the North to retain power through Kingibe's imposition in 2023. In order for this plan become a reality, the Cabal'S has already made available huge funds of about 1.6 billion naira with which to prosecute their agenda against Tinubu, first in a southwest homestead within the next 6 months. Although Tinubu is believed to also have a huge influence on President Buhari and the ruling APC to the extent that he is credited with nominating Vice President Yemi Osinbajo and even some of the current ministers. The Cabal'S in the nation's presidency has concluded plans to clip his wings in order to stop his ambition to succeed Buhari in 2023. This they have done by making the VP redundant and also executing the exit of the two key Tinubu men from office. They include Dr. Babatunde Fowler, former executive chairman of the Federal Inland Revenue and Service, and Muiz Adeyemi Banire, SAN, former chairman of the Asset Management Corporation of Nigeria, AMCON. While the Cabal'S are muzzling out Tinubu politically, they are already preparing Kingibe to replace Buhari when he steps down in 2023. Kingibe, who was the running mate to the late Chief Moshood Abiola, whose victory in the 1993 presidential election was annulled by the President Ibrahim Babangida military junta, is believed to be a strong member of the Cabal'S at the presidency. He also believed to currently reside in the country's Asu Rock presidential villa in Abuja, in spite of the fact that he is not holding any official position in the President Muhammadu Buhari-led administration. Recall that Kingibe, the suave retired diplomat, lost to Abiola in the presidential primary election of the Social Democratic Party, but Abiola was persuaded by his friends and political supporters to pick Kingibe as his vice presidential candidate because of his political clout in the north and closeness to Major General Shehu Musa Yar'Adua, who was the #2 man under the General Olusegun Obasanjo military regime. Both Abiola and Kingibe jointly sold Hope 93 to Nigerians. But as the plot for the actualization of the June 12 mandate thickened, Kingibe jumped ship and he was said to have even worked to ensure that Hope 93 was not only deferred but also dashed totally. He later served as foreign minister under General Sani Abacha, the same man who arrested and detained Abiola, with whom Kingibe ran on the platform of the SDP. Abiola was said to have later regretted his choice of Kingibe over Dan Suleiman, a retired commodore and former military governor from the then Middle Belt. Abiola was said to have referred to Suleiman as a complete gentleman, but said that he did not know that Kingibe, his running mate, had extensive connections and relationship with the security agencies and the military high command at the time. Kingibe is believed in certain quarters to be one of those who contributed to the abortion of the Third Republic, but President Buhari last year honored him with the second highest national award of the Grand Commander of the Niger Niger, Niger for being Abiola running mate during the annulled June 12, 1993. But many Nigerians believe he does not deserve such an award. Cabal'S strategies to stop Tinubu 2023 presidential admission. However, part of the Cabal'S strategies to stop Tinubu's presidential admission is the alleged plan to begin a serial release of some damaging reports on some alleged shady deals involving the APC national leader, with the objective of clearing the hurdles for Kingibe to easily emerge as the ruling party's choice of presidential candidate for the next general elections. Though it is generally accepted that Tinubu is well rooted in the southwest and has full control of the political structures in the region. However, recent even suggests that his grip on the southwest is gradually ebbing. A number of the political elite who hitherto were loyal to Tinubu have begun stylishly shifting their loyalty to the Kaaba, and they include some of the governors in the southwest. According to sources, save for Babajide Sanwo-Olu of Lagos State and the Osun State governors, Tinubu cannot vouch for the complete allegiance of any other governor in the southwest. This is a good news for the Kaaba, who are already leveraging on the situation of their advantage. Indeed, it is too early to make any conclusion, and it will be too presumptuous to write off Tinubu, but one thing that is clear is that the odds against him are very, 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 very high. Wow. So guys, these are the things going on. Of course, somebody will come and tell you fake news. That is your own cup of tea. Continue to be saying fake news. Some people just come and tell you, oh, you are this, you are that. Who tell you you just have only one vote? That is none of your business. Everybody is entitled to his or her own opinion. It is my own opinion that I'm bringing to this platform, and you have opportunity to tell us your opinion. You don't have the right to come and insult anybody. If you know that you are not comfortable, you can. There are other places you can move to. It is not by force that you make your comments. Nobody is compelling you. You have every right not to comment on this page. You have every right to skip the video. That is your right. And you don't have right to tell somebody what to do and what not to do, or what to say and not what to say, in as much it's not infringing on your right. It is somebody's right on this platform to say what he or she feels. You don't have the right to say it like this or don't say it like this. That is my opinion, and you have the right to say your opinion respectfully, and you have the right not to comment. You have the right not to say anything. You have the right to subscribe. You have the right not to subscribe. So nobody should come and be saying, oh, why are you doing like this? Why are you doing like that? I don't know why people are not getting it. And that is why they say freedom of speech, freedom of whatever you feel that you know that is not going to infringe on other rights. It is my opinion. It is your opinion. And you have the right not to click the video. So some people will just come and be telling you, why are you like this? Why are you talking about these people? It is not by force. If you don't want to talk about them, if you are very free, you can't tell somebody what to do and what not to do. In my own opinion concerning all of this, you can imagine that these people, they are playing to the gallery. You can imagine somebody, if really, if there's anything to go by with what we are hearing, somebody like Kingibe, who has been been in the forefront since how many years? How old is he now? They will be telling you that the youth are the leaders of tomorrow. The other time they try to inaugurate or put it inside constitution, I don't know, whichever way, that not too young to rule. With this kind of people's this attitude that these people are bringing at their old age, instead of them to sit back to sit back and watch the children. How many youth have they been grooming? Because they don't even, they themselves, they've been in that front line all this while, and they were young. The reason is that they are so greedy. It's not because of maybe the youth are not really interested, or they will say, oh, do you expect them to just go and bring a youth from nowhere and begin to say, yeah, come and take? No, it doesn't work that way. For people who really have future, for people who really have good intention for the children unborn, or for the youth or that will take over from there, they will be grooming the youth. But no, they just want to sit down. Even with Buhari that we are talking about, you can see he was even saying the other time that how he wished that he was still younger. That tells us a volume. It carries volume. The wife is saying, oh, they don't have a pillow talk because he's always busy from year to year. What are we talking about? What about Trump? As old as Trump is, his wife, himself and his wife, they are always together. So what are we talking about? But that being said, it's a different thing. So now, if really, like I said, if really there's anything to go by with what we are talking about, or what they are saying now, what we are hearing, like I said, some people will tell you it's fake news. Whether it is fake news, it is what, it is our disposal, that is in the public domain. And that is one thing I really want people to get. All of this is in the public domain. We are just here to discuss, to deliberate it, and to let the information out for a lot of people. Some people are aware of this information, from other various platforms, but some people are not aware. But it is for us to bring it, even on our own platform, to be able to discuss it, to say our opinion on it. It's not as if we are making it up, like everything was really said systematically. But that being said as well, so they don't have the interest of anybody at heart. But one thing again, irrespective of what anybody thinks about Tinubu, of course, people would say, oh, Tinubu deserves what he gets because they've warned him. Oh, some people tell you that, oh, he's a professor of politics. He knows how to play politics and all of that. That is why on this platform, we are not for anybody. If you do something good, fine. If we see some areas that you have not done well, we'll still say it. We are always try to be objective and balanced. Nobody, we are not in that category. We are not in that school of thought that will say, oh, I'm from this tribe. I don't care. If you do the right thing, we support. That is on this platform. We will say it. Nobody, we are not affiliated to anybody. So if really what we are hearing is anything to go by, if they want to really do this kind of a thing to Tinubu, of course, people will not be, sympathizing with him, because they will say, oh, these people that you were aligning with, you ought to have learned from lessons. But some people will tell you he knows what he's doing. Good and fine. Time will tell. But if they want to do this kind of a thing to him, it is going to be very, very shameful, and, and it shows on their own part that they are ungrateful, because this, no matter what you want to say, of course, I know everybody has a different opinion or different mindset towards Tinubu. Let us not just throw the baby and the water away. Let us just, let's just pick some things. Somebody cannot just be bad completely, or cannot just be good completely. Nobody is perfect. But let us take some aspects of Bola Tinubu. He supported these people, and I don't know, like I've always been saying, I don't know the agreement between them, because if really Iman supported them, from the beginning, and at the end of the day, when it gets to his own time, because nothing goes for nothing. That is just the way it is. Nothing goes for nothing. If I'm supporting you, I should know that, okay, you are going to support me when I need you. Even if, but when it comes to politics, it's not like, oh, just do your own for God. That is how politics is. It's not like, oh, I'm talking about Nigerian politics. I don't know whether that is how it's being done in other climate. Of course, it's not going to be like that, because we have our own special or peculiar way. We have our own peculiarity and Nigerian factors. When you talk about Nigerian factors, when it comes to politics, nobody says, oh, I'm just doing it for God. You don't expect that somebody that you helped will be the one that will help you in future. Maybe God will bring another person. No, when it comes to Nigerian politics, nothing goes for nothing. I rub your back, you rub my back. If there's anything to go by with what we are hearing, that these people really want to shortchange the whole thing, they want to change the music for this Bola Tinubu, like I said, we should not just throw the baby and the water away. Let's just take the aspect of where Tinubu really have supported these people. If they come and do that kind of a thing, it will be very, very unfair. But it will be a lesson for him as well. That means he didn't do his calculations well, because if you are aligned with people, you ought to have known them, because in the first place, I could remember when Buba Galadima was saying, himself and some people were the ones that introduced Buhari to all these Southerners. Yes, that he didn't know much about them because, of course, like we all know, this man had contested for three times, and he didn't win. All of a sudden, that he had to form alliance with other groups, like other Tinubu groups, and from the Southwest. It was really a walkover for him. The question is that people always say, oh, Buhari used to have his popular, this and that. Why did his popularity not get him to the presidency? After all, when the last time he won, it was still PDP that was in charge. So there's nothing anybody can say. Buhari still had a lot of support during that 2015 election. He had a lot of support because they rode on a lot of things, but he still had support, and because of the support of all these people. Why is it that all those billions, they will tell you he has billions of supporters. He used to have billions or trillion of votes. Oh, this and that. Forget about it. Why didn't he those billions of and trillions of votes helped him in those 3 times he contested? But when he came to align with Tinubu and other groups, that was when he could come online. That is my opinion. So if they are going to treat him this way, it is a very, very bad thing. And it will serve him too as a lesson, because you cannot work at the end of the day. Somebody will just come and change the music for you. It is very, very bad. And you will learn in a hard way. And for the fact that they know they are just supporting for supporting sake, because they know that all of them are not even competent in the first place. Now, even Tinubu said, like now, if you want to talk about his own area that a lot of people have been talking about, it is now left for him to go and test his popularity. But me, I'm just talking about it from the angle of people not being grateful. Somebody helped you, and at the end of the day, you are changing the whole thing. It shows that you are not supposed to be trusted. But politicians, they will tell you there's no permanent friend, there's no permanent enemy. The only thing that is permanent is the interest. Is the interest that is permanent. Let them continue with that. But that being said, these people don't have the interest of the country in Nigeria as a whole. That is why they are always talking of one Nigeria, because in that one Nigeria, that is where they will get their whatever they want to get, and they leave the people out of the equation. Like I always say, we have two groups: the masses group from the masses, and the group for the elite group politicians. They have their own group, and that is how Nigeria has been playing. You can see that they are moving from places to places. I don't even know the relationship that Obasanjo again went to El-Rufai. Me, I was not even interested in all those kind of things, because there's some things that you don't even want to just look at. And that's why you see people that they don't even want to say anything, because if somebody like Obasanjo is saying one or two things, people just say, oh, forget him, he's part of the problem. Those ones that are talking now, they are part of the problem. Of course, when they are there, they will not do much. But once they are out, they will not be speaking with wisdom. Just like I always say, they want their voices to be heard. It's not going to be easy. And that is why you can see that Nigeria is not moving forward. And the hope of Nigeria moving forward is not just there, because a lot of things, we are divided along many things. Many things we are divided. So let us see all this their game plan with Tinubu, the Cabal'S and all of that. They know themselves. Now, dog, they eat dog. They know themselves. They know what they have been doing. They know the havoc they have been causing in this country. Because the ones who have the power now, what is he doing with the power? How effective is the power in the lives of the people? That is one thing. How positive, how has the power yielded positively in the lives of the people? That is what we are talking about. Not that Mr. A do this, Mr. B do this. In as much we have somebody who is credible, because all our politicians now, they are tribalistic. That is just it. They are tribalistic. Forget they will come and be playing or playing to the gallery. They are all tribalistic, all of them. Majority of Nigerians, not even politicians, we still have few people. Of course, there is no way we cannot say we don't. We have good people, but the good people where you cannot see them, they are very, very scarce. Good people in this country, they are very, very scarce. But the bad ones, they are the ones that you are seeing. They have all manner of vices, all manner of characters. They are just portraying, and it is rubbing on everybody. We still have good people, but you cannot see them at the forefront. They are just behind. You can't see them. It takes the grace of God for this kind of people to be out, because even if you are seeing few of them coming out in our political space, they will bury their ambition. They will bury their ambition. They will not allow them to even rise up. That is just the thing. So guys, you have a opportunity to let us know what you think. From all of these things, that is my opinion. That is the area some things I could really pinpoint. But I know that you guys are, you are too much. We learn from each other. We learn from you. That's why we always say, leave your comments below and let's learn from you. Thank you very much for always being there. Bye.